Hey, possibility seekers, it's me. I figured I would do a solo episode today and talk about just doing it and getting unstuck. And I know that we all have some things that we really want to accomplish, and we just can't seem to get out of our own way. And so it could show up as, I'm trying to start a new side hustle and I have a great idea and I have this new product or I need this new service that I know is going to be successful, but I just can't seem to make it happen for myself. Or it's, I wish I can get into a better workout routine and I know that I need to go to the gym, or I know that I should join the cycling club or the pickleball league or the golf league or the whatever it is that your heart desires, and get more active and engaged in physicality, and we're just not able to make it happen. There's a stumbling block. There's something stopping us. Or it's just like, hey, I think I want to leave my job and I'm miserable and it's a toxic environment and I hate my boss, but the devil I know, and you just can't know where to start. Or it's this notion that you don't have the relationship you want with your family or certain friends or both, and you're not sure how to change the fact that you're just not happy, or the fact that you just need to have more peace and more joy in your life, or you feel that your schedule and your environment is just so chaotic that you're always running from place to place, pillar to post, I think the expression goes. And maybe you're shuttling kids back and forth, or you running from work to make dinner and back and whatever, and you don't have time for yourself, and you feel like your calendar is running you, not you running your calendar. Those are all things that we have as things to want to overcome, and the way that we go about overcoming them, that's really where I want to talk about. Because honestly, if we don't set up systems and structure and accountability partners and a network of supporters and people that really are our go-tos, we're often going to be stuck not accomplishing the things we say are most important to us. So what do we do with that information? We have to change our habits. We have to change our choices. We have to change the way we organize our days and our lives, and we have to change our lifestyles. But it's easier said than done, I think. Worrying less and feeling more secure and optimistic about our mental and physical states it's not a turnkey push a button. There's no easy button. If there was an easy button, everybody would be doing it. And that's really why I think it's important for us here to belong to a community of empowering and like-minded women and helping one another achieve our desires, and that's one of the reasons I wrote the book. As you know, I believe that we need these mentors and we need these relationships that not only guide us, but also support us and give us ideas and give us hacks and tricks and things to do. And, I'm just saying, basically, don't give up on something that is important to you because you think it's too much for you to take on. Don't say it's not important. You have to put your oxygen mask on first. Remember that you can't show up fully expressed and fully in your zone and comfortable in your own skin if you don't take care of yourself. So you can't love others unless you've given yourself love. Just remember that. And so self-care is not selfish, as you've heard a million times, but somehow or another, we need to have that hit over the head with a 2x4 for us to take it on as an action item. So, I scheduled my mani-pedi, which I literally have not done for months. I know that sounds terrible, but I finally did it. I'm going tonight. I'm very happy about that. I left the office last night early to go to the gym because I knew that I had not worked out for a couple of days and I was feeling very sluggish and just unproductive and et cetera, et cetera. For me, I turn very cranky when I don't work out for a couple of days in a row because I'm not releasing the toxins in my body. I'm not moving. I'm not, things are just stagnant. and I don't operate well like that. So for the sake of my marriage and my relationships, it's best that I go to the gym. So I did that. And then I came back and I worked for a couple of hours because I knew that I had been out. So I needed to catch up on emails and work. So I got home back to the office 6 and worked from 6 to 8. And then I had dinner with Steve because he had come back from a bike ride. The point is, when you want something or you know something is good for you, you have to set up the structures and the tips and the tricks and the hacks and the lifestyle and the organization and the choices to line up with what you say you want. So all of this to say that no one is above it and no one is immune to being stuck. It could look very different from one person to the other, but this idea of why we want to make changes and then what we want those changes to be and who we want to support our aspirations, goals, or objectives, or stated desires to help us with. And then the most important thing is how do you do it, right? So all of these being stuck and wanting a better way and a better life and a better sort of joyful existence is exactly why I wrote the book and exactly why I'm doing this retreat in September. It's breaking down the, what is it that's holding you back and who is it that you want to have support you and how are you going to do it? And working as a group with some very powerful women in the room, we're going to be dissecting everybody's wish list and making it supported and making it real. And you're going to leave. I mean, if you decide to come, it's fine. Please apply. It's not first come, first serve. It's really that I want to make sure that the right women are in the room for the other right women in the room so that I know that the chemistry and the outcomes will be good. Apply for it and see if it makes sense for you. And, the objective is that you leave fully armed to be unstuck. That's the name of the game. So we all want things in our lives. The question is, are you taking any action to make that happen for yourself? The first step in that action is going to something like the retreat, September 19th to the 22nd, right outside of New York City in a beautiful resort spa. For me, is my intentionality and my desire to give to this community. So I'm moderating and facilitating this retreat, which blends phenomenal, mental and physical environments together to have us eating healthy and doing activities that are also going to fuel our bodies and minds, and then allowing us to learn from one another and take those practices that you learned in those 4 days and take them home with you. So that's really what it's about. So I invite you to think about taking the first step to getting unstuck and getting out there and doing what you say you want. Anything is possible with a little intention, planning, and action. If you have the first 2, it's time to get the third. See you soon. Make it a great day. And please subscribe and follow the show. Thank you, possibility seekers.